It's Friday night, and the bar is buzzing with the hum of conversation and the occasional cheer from the television screens broadcasting a football game. You sit at the counter, nursing your drink, as the person next to you launches into an animated discussion about the latest match. They're wearing a mask, a social facade painted with enthusiasm and understanding. This is the social mask, a concept rooted in Carl Jung's idea of the persona, the part of the self that interacts with the outside world, often hiding our true feelings. The mask is comfortable, familiar. It's the shared language of camaraderie, the easy topic that fills silences and fosters a sense of belonging. But behind the mask, there's a visceral need to strip it away, to reveal the raw, unfiltered self. This isn't just about personal preference, it's a manifestation of self-determination theory, which posits that humans have innate psychological needs for autonomy, competence, and relatedness. For those who don't watch football, the forced conversation is a threat to autonomy, a stifling of their genuine interests and values. Take Sarah, for instance. She's a passionate environmentalist, her mind always buzzing with ideas about sustainability and climate change. But in the bar, she's nodding along to a discussion about offsides, her eyes glazing over. It's not just boredom. It's a slow leakage of her energy, her passion draining away with every forced smile and hollow laugh. She could be discussing the intricacies of carbon emissions or the ethics of renewable energy, topics that ignite her spirit. Instead, she's trapped in a conversation that leaves her feeling empty, her need for competence and autonomy unmet. The visceral need to tear off the mask isn't just about personal fulfillment. It's also about authenticity in relationships. In Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl wrote about the importance of finding meaning and purpose in life, which often comes from genuine connections with others. When we wear the social mask, we're not truly connecting. We're performing. And so, the need to remove the mask becomes a desire for real, meaningful interactions, for relationships built on shared passions and genuine understanding. It's a call to move beyond small talk and delve into the things that truly matter. In the throes of a bustling room, electrified by the roar of a football match, there's a unique sensation that can overwhelm those who don't share the collective passion. The air is thick with anticipation, the scent of popcorn mingling with the hum of excited chatter. Amidst this, an individual not engrossed by the game on the screen might experience a profound sense of disconnection. This feeling isn't merely about not understanding the rules or the excitement, it's about the stark realization of differing values, a concept known as value dissonance. It's the uncomfortable awareness that what matters deeply to the crowd doesn't resonate within them. It's like being at a concert where everyone is entranced by the music, but you can't hear the melody, only the cacophony of instruments. Yet, within this disconnection lies a peculiar clarity. The noise of the crowd fades into the background, and the person sitting next to you becomes the focal point. This shift in attention isn't just about seeking comfort, it's a manifestation of what psychologist Carl Rogers termed unconditional positive regard. It's valuing the person for who they are, not what they're watching or cheering for. The game on the screen becomes irrelevant, a mere distraction from the genuine connection forming beside you. It's a reminder that human connection, not shared interests, is the bedrock of meaningful relationships. This realization can be a form of sensory processing sensitivity, a trait identified by psychologist Elaine Aron. It's not about being overly sensitive, but about processing the environment deeply and noticing subtle cues that others might miss. The room full of fans becomes a sensory overload, but it also highlights the importance of the individual sitting next to you. It's a moment of quiet rebellion against the collective frenzy, a choice to prioritize human connection over fleeting excitement. This choice, though initially disorienting, can be a powerful affirmation of one's values and a testament to the strength found in quiet observation and connection. The adrenaline rush that follows a goal in a football match is often likened to an artificial high, a term that finds resonance in the psychological concept of flow, as described by Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. This state of flow, characterized by complete absorption in an activity, is often transient and dependent on external stimuli. The euphoria of a goal, for instance, is visceral, immediate, and fleeting, much like the rush from a roller coaster ride. It's a surge of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with reward and pleasure, that floods the brain. Yet, this high is not self-sustaining. It's akin to a sugar rush, leaving one craving more, seeking the next fix. The problem with this kind of joy is its ephemeral nature. It's a sparkler that burns bright and fast, leaving behind a flicker of warmth but no lasting embers. In contrast, the joy derived from real-life hobbies and genuine conversations is more akin to the steady joy described in positive psychology. This is not about the absence of highs and lows but about a consistent undercurrent of contentment and purpose. Consider the hobbyist painstakingly restoring a vintage car. The joy here is not in the sudden thrill of completion but in the daily, tactile engagement with the task. It's a form of intrinsic motivation, a concept rooted in self-determination theory, where the activity is its own reward. The same can be said for genuine conversations, where the pleasure lies in the exchange of ideas, the shared laughter, the empathetic connections made. These are not about the dramatic crescendos but about the quiet, steady harmonies that make up the symphony of life. Moreover, these authentic joys are not just steady, they are also deeply personal and meaningful. They are a form of eudaimonia, a concept from Aristotle's philosophy, which translates to human flourishing or prosperity. This is not the hedonistic pleasure of the football goal but a deeper, more profound sense of well-being. It's the satisfaction of a gardener watching their plants grow, of a musician perfecting a piece, of a friend listening, truly listening, to another story. These activities nourish the soul in a way that transient highs cannot. They are the slow, steady burn of a candle, providing warmth and light without the sudden flares and flickers. They are the authentic, enduring joys that make life truly rich. For those who don't watch football, belonging doesn't hinge on the collective euphoria of a goal scored or the shared despair of a missed penalty. It's not about donning the same jersey or reciting stadium chants. Instead, it's a quieter, more intimate form of connection. Like the concept of flow, described by psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, it's about being fully present in a shared experience that doesn't need external validation. Imagine a group of friends gathered around a table, engrossed in a deep conversation about philosophy, art, or science. They're not waiting for a scoreboard to tell them if they're winning at their discussion. Their belonging is rooted in the mutual exploration of ideas, the comfort of understanding, and the joy of intellectual synchronicity. This shared understanding fosters a sense of community that's often overlooked. It's like the Japanese concept of wa, which emphasizes harmony and consensus within a group. It's not about conformity, but about mutual respect and appreciation for each other's perspectives. Consider a book club where members discuss their interpretations of a novel. Each person brings their unique viewpoint, and the group's bond strengthens not because they agree, but because they listen, understand, and build upon each other's ideas. They don't need a scoreboard to measure their connection, it's evident in the way they engage with each other. Moreover, this sense of belonging often leads to personal growth and self-actualization, as proposed by Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. By engaging in meaningful conversations and sharing understanding, individuals can achieve a sense of fulfillment that transcends the superficial excitement of a football match. Think of a group of amateur astronomers gathering to share their observations and theories. Their belonging is tied to their shared passion and curiosity. They don't need to wear the same jersey or cheer for the same team. Their unity is in their collective pursuit of knowledge and understanding. This is belonging without boundaries, a connection that doesn't require a scoreboard, but thrives on shared experiences and mutual respect. In a world where small talk is often a series of performative nods to shared interests, refusing to engage with topics like football that don't genuinely fascinate you can feel like swimming against the current. Yet, this refusal is not merely a passive act of disinterest, it's an active practice of radical honesty. It's a conscious decision to avoid the exhaustion of pretending, a concept that aligns with the psychological principle of self-determination theory. This theory, proposed by Deci and Ryan, emphasizes the importance of autonomy, competence, and relatedness in fostering well-being. When you choose not to perform interest, you're asserting your autonomy, honoring your genuine interests, and ensuring that your relationships are built on authenticity rather than pretense. Consider a scenario where friends are engrossed in a discussion about the latest football match. Instead of nodding along or asking superficial questions, you might say, "First, I'm not into football, but first I'd love to hear what you all enjoy about it." This response does two things: it sets a boundary, and it invites meaningful conversation. By being upfront about your lack of interest, you're not dismissing their passion, you're simply refusing to engage in a performance that would drain you. This boundary setting is a form of emotional labor that you're choosing to direct inward, preserving your energy for conversations and activities that truly resonate with you. It's a practice that psychologist Brené Brown might describe as daring to be vulnerable, by showing up as your authentic self, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Moreover, this radical honesty fosters deeper relationships. When you refuse to perform interest, you create space for connections based on genuine shared passions or mutual respect for each other's individuality. It's like pruning a plant. By cutting away the superficial, you allow the meaningful to flourish. You might find that your friends start to share other interests with you, or they appreciate your honesty and reciprocate by engaging with topics you're passionate about. In this way, your refusal to perform becomes a catalyst for more meaningful interactions. It's a reminder that relationships thrive not on shared performance, but on shared authenticity. So, embrace your radical honesty. It's not a rejection of others' interests, it's a celebration of your own and an invitation to others to do the same. As we've seen, not watching football isn't just about indifference. It's about prioritizing personal values, embracing independent thinking, and valuing one's own time and energy. It's about understanding that, as Nietzsche put it, the individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. So, if you're someone who doesn't watch football, remember, it's not about missing out. It's about choosing in. And if you've enjoyed this exploration of the psychology behind not watching football, you might find our next video intriguing. We'll be diving into the minds of those who don't engage in small talk. Why do they prefer silence or meaningful conversation? What can we learn from their approach? As always, we'll explore the hidden strengths and rational defenses behind this behavior. So, stay with us, and let's continue to uncover the fascinating psychology behind the choices we make. After all, every choice, no matter how small, tells a story about who we are. And we're here to help you understand those stories, one video at a time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the human mind. Until next time, keep choosing in.